Alright, this is a video based on like how I push through what I've experienced, okay? Tell me about like a year or two, a year and a half ish, going to what I'm going to. So what I've experienced basically is satanic ritual abuse. And overall, me going through it and how I got enlightening with it against the will of what it tried to make me feel and do is meditate, heal, and ground, okay? Like, I do a lot of meditation and grounding. Like, that's my favorite thing to do. Meditating and grounding. Now, depending on what day, depending on what planet it's aligned, and depending on what grid I'm working with within myself, I plan on a cycle of what co-creates. It's all based on the balance of polarity of what I'm aligning with and what I'm going towards within my soul script. And how I persevere past it is through a lot of meditation and grounding work. And I focus on the Most High in prayer. And one of my divine prayers that I have that I want to also teach y'all, that I learned within coding. Because everything is all coded when it comes to fighting against Masonic abuse. It's all numerology and numbers. You feel what I'm saying? The soul's grid. And me being the glitch already itself, I'm already classing certain timelines. It just depends on how long you know within your soul script, within your natural understanding of yourself, to how you need to cultivate that balance. But what I'm doing is gripping, programming part of my history, my knowing, and my alignment to co-create for my highest good, and at the same time manage out what I am doing in the process of what brings this polarity of co-creation within soul. Now I'm invoking bondage timeline, because what the intent was of my reality is put me up in this type of bondage, ritual, and temptation internally, for me not going within myself, to focus within myself, for me not fully be intact within my truth, because they don't want me to be connected to my truth, for me to shift the whole entire world and continue to remove the stargates, move through the stargate system and continue to align through the stargate embodiment of the soul spirits of the Mother Gaia, embodiment also of the planets, planes, and cultivations that brings the co-creation of the stargate system of what brings balance of what is that exists in other worldly places, and also the worldly places when it comes to the current earth and other realms and realities and planes. So they try to cause destruction in our energetic blueprint, and not knowing it will also collapse other worlds and places, situations, and things on earth from their overall embodiment, and not knowing them coming against me is coming against their universe and every other universe and person's universes, and they're basically causing the collapsation of experience. So I had to rewrite the program and take upon accountability from the experience to move against the will, the overall destruction from this eternal rich abuse of the icon, ritual, and temptation, certain portal, psychological, weapon frequency, weaponated frequency, energetic state, Leviathan, and temptation attachment due to the process of trying to cause a destructive spirit to hit my energy field. So I had to revoke the programming and all wavelengths and alignments, program all parts of myself, and at the same time really move through the other things in the process of me doing certain things as well, and also use my powers in the process to realize my destiny. Because I'm already still in control of my destiny. I'm still in control of my truth. It's just the fact that they tried it, and the military tried it, Beaming Coach tried it, family members based on the coach tried it. Like, half of these groups in the entire world tried one person, okay? But anyways, I program my understanding, chi, life force, biofuel, to be balanced, okay, as I went through. But this is basically me actually saying this because programming, because the ritual abuse is intended to fragment your soul to be bonded out yourself. That's the only reason why I say that, okay? One of my prayers that I have is a divine prayer, okay? So I try to keep myself sane within this process. So I'll be saying, well, one of them, I'd be like, Okay, anyone that's living off my light energy, this is a prayer for anyone that live off my light energy. Invoking the timeline. Anyone that live off my light energy, fully, unknowingly, and knowingly, intentionally, is now removed, revoked, dismissed, and cancelled, and void in every portal, realm, reality, timeline, and dimension, in every plane, in every motherfucking astral plane, realm, reality. I revoke every person, situation, thing, or experience, or entity, or energy just living off my light mighty energy. I bring every part of my engine of knowing back to me, grace and gratitude, and I bring every part of my understanding within divine order. And also, I bring every part of planning, cultivation, and also experience and divine understanding within my soul spirit, and also others within their own divine alignment to what brings the wholeness of their truth, of my truth as well. Oh, shit. Ouch. That hurt. Deja vu. Someone just hit my leg. Anyways, so then I also say I revoke any timelines, rituals, temptations, and intentions, and cultivations, and also experiences and attachments and entities from every realm, reality, and plane, from every part of my energetic blueprint, known, unknown, seen, unseen, from every realm, reality, and plane. And also I bring all parts of myself back to me, grace and gratitude. And also I bring every part of my memory code, cultivation, experience, and back to me, divine healing, divine restoration. And I program every realm, reality, and plane of the universe that brings me wholeness to my truth, to my divine mission, bring it back into full knowing. And also revoke any forces, energies, cultivations, and time, and also experiences due to any form of attribute of what's not aligned to my soul's grid, and also turn back to send any energies, not mine. Then also as well, I step back into my balance and bring the other things in the process I say in the process, and bring the other prayers in the other process that I created by the divine order. So great. And also as well, I help others say these things as well. For their own divine grid, I'd be like, okay, I set my full intention for your natural knowing to be line, bliss, and all cultivate. I don't say this. Hold on, sorry. I say it's like, okay. I set my full intention for your divine grid to be now your divine grid, your higher knowing to be fully aligned, bliss, and fully aligned to your natural truth and cultivation, and also aligned to your natural understanding of your soul's blueprint, and bring yourself back to your wholeness and cultivation. That way it is. I program your energetic field with divine understanding that will belong to your own essence of energetic grid. And I invoke every time I remember your and program and cultivation, and also trauma from your energetic knowing from all person you just not serving your natural knowing, and send back to the owner. And also revoke every time I remember yielding and cultivation planning implant on meditation as well does not align to your soul grid, and also a collapse it with divine angelic fire, and also move forward with an experience as well. You feel what I'm saying? After that, I say more things in the process that I should do with divine prayer. So my divine prayers is cultivated against demons and their temptations and timelines, and they're programmed the numerology codes to what brings the lower temptations of the underworld, utilization of harnessation of the soul's grid. And I say it in different wavelengths. I start using tongue, Reiki, or other things in the process that I actually do that I don't want to fully speak on more, because I can't always put everything on social media. People be bees. But it's one thing I also want to share and also talk about as well, and other things in the process of dark psychology, and also when it comes to light psychology, because both psychologies and cultivations of consciousness, and also working on transfers, programs, and cultivations, and all the kinds of identity, karma, timelines, dead, everything, because it comes with every single attribute when it comes to their prayer. Their prayer counsels a lot of people things and cultivations and spirituals, agreements and timelines that you didn't do and didn't know and known as well in certain process as well. This is what I do as a career at my soul's grid before this eternal ritual started, and now, and still doing it and pushing through my own journey. Now this is an actual example that you can go through anything and get through anything regardless of what the fuck is going on in your life. So I'm a resilient as being, and I've been going through this shit for about 2 years, but before it even fucking happened fully, I literally have been going through it since I was 6. So I'm 23 now. So imagine all that surveillance, tests, going stalking, cultivation, sex trafficking, and other things that are more in process due to me just being a divine being here on earth. And at the same time, living my best life, having fun, cultivating new connections, and actually still being my purpose without selling your soul. Now I did not sell my soul. I genuinely kept myself to myself, Hoes can manipulate my energy to feel due to big ass black magic ritual abuse. And satanic ritual abuse. Satanic ritual abuse is bigger than black magic. Okay. Hold on. So overall, I had to literally revoke every time I remember y'all, and the main motherfucking hitter was my mother. So I had to literally revoke every single attribute of manipulation within herself that she keep trying to query and do with my overall experience, but due to mountain spirits and assign people that basically just have all over the world to try to like do some ritual meditation and mountain in my life. But that's just like one side small note, and also prayer meditation experience, also with a background what I've experienced as well, to also fight against the experience of. And also having a mother that's going against your will, it's like, hold on, it's so sad, but it's like it's nonchalant, because it's like they don't, when you literally look at it, it's really their own individual, their internal knowing who they are, and really don't have no attachment to it for real. It's just a person that's experienced something. But your inner child, like if your inner child, your inner child makes you feel the feelings, but your fatherly self within yourself, as your divine and knowing with your being, if you're a man or woman, whoever you are, I'm a woman, but how you mother yourself in certain ways, your divine masculine, divine feminine energy, it's just the attribute of a balanced cultivation of experience that brings you your truth to what you have to nurture with your inner child. Not to say that not your parent, it's the fact that sometimes certain things, we had a certain experience, we had a certain experience, freaking braces piss me off. We had a certain experience to underline the cultivation of what you basically mean to do, you know. But at the same time, you have to realign your inner child to know that they're their own individual person. You gotta realize, you know, understand you, that's who they are to you. But you gotta nurture the understanding within your own mother and father, within yourself, to nurture and trying to be like, okay, you're your own mother and father, your own soul's great. It's what you meant to do in the process first. They did the program to what basically reflected certain experiences within which you need to learn and heal and evolve within your experience, and go from there as a mirror. Sometimes they don't be mirrors, they just be from past life fucking hoes that be want about somebody. Okay. So, yeah. But overall, let me get out of the frequency. Yeah. So, other than that, it's more to what I'm saying, to what, one example to what brings to, the behavioral prayers and cultivations, and also timelines and things to, you know, to revoke and cultivate and revoke against from. Because what you got to revoke against within these prayers as well is timeline swaps, hijacks, vampirism, programs, plugs, implants, boom bugs, vampire cores, vampire spinal quotation, python spirits, succubus spirits. All these spirits is basically not certain how it's good. You have to really revoke the timeline, reality, and spiral this intention out your energy sensors of intent that's been sent. Now, most of them is sent. Something to be implants due to being born from like people that it's like that. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to actually wrote the timeline from that reality. But at the same time, some people just put that shit on you because they're jealous of your light. You feel what I'm saying? Some people don't have that temptation with their energy, the vitamin blueprint, all their cycles with their soul. It just holds beyond behind the scenes doing weird ass shit. So that sometimes you gotta know the difference in your discernment to what brings you to build your momentum, to what brings your understanding of your divine prayer, your divine alignment, to what brings your power and balance your truth, and brings your full cultivation to the Most High within yourself, but then also with the Most High itself. Okay, and working all these timelines during the implementations, and also loops, timelines as well, based on numerology manipulation due to harvest cessation as well, or trying to escape karma timeline intents. You gotta also as well with the programming within that experience as well within your energetic blueprint, because sometimes the things you experience is not your shit, and you be wondering what the fuck be going on. So you gotta pray against that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Even some things the ancestors be having going on. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes somebody gonna fuck with your ancestor, and you gotta roll that time and reality too as well, from protecting your ancestor and protecting yourself as well. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that come with this. There's also the divine prayer process as well. Freaking braces itching. But anyways, yeah. A lot of things that come to the process. You gotta actually have knowledge of wisdom and focus in the process and diligence, and also knowing who's a handler, not a handler, and self cultivation as well too. when it comes to the astral realm and also when it comes to the physical realm. Both realms. And also the divine prayers and cultivations, leadership and cultivations, things that's needed in the process for you to know within yourself and also make it for yourself and also listen and learn to them, find understand and know and experience it. That you can learn to actually just cultivate and balance out as well too, due to work on certain timelines and reality planes of cultivation to feel the future. Work on certain talents and manipulations and time and situations due to future haters, past haters, and now haters. And also as well using it for your acclimatization as well. Because everything's a remembrance within the soul grid. From past life for this life. So always know that. Deja vu. It's the main thing that gives you that twist. Okay? Deja vu. Word deja vu. If you understand that, you understand what I'm saying. But I'm trying to speak at the same time, but at the same time I'm just trying to stay centered. Because it's highly annoying speaking sometimes. Sometimes I like to stay quiet. Sometimes. Not all the time. But yeah. This is one clip that I want to also talk about when it comes to certain process of what I learned and experienced, and also what I pushed through as well. The people that also the process behind it. And also healing from the trauma as well. Oh my God, healing from the trauma of those experiences as well. It takes a process. It's not just a physical quick thing. From past and future handlers, and also as well for current handlers as well, and also you as well, from you being your own critic as well, from picking up people's traits. That's also divine prayers comes in the process as well, to also revoke the time around reality and plane and programming within experience and cultivated understanding to bring back the divine union within your real blueprint and shadow work. So, and breath work and meditation and grounding and everything that comes to the process and the frequencies you use in the process as well to bring the balance of numerology, grid, cultivation, water within you, because everything is water, energy, field, embodiment. It's like a water frequency meditation. You know what I'm saying? A memory code. Like a memory code within the rain. It's a code every time it rains outside. It's a code frequency that gives you a certain type of alignment just to be on earth, to help you even be. It brings some type of momentum. It's bigger than what you think. Okay, everything's all bigger than what you think. The rain gives you understanding. The sun gives you understanding, energetic codes. The earth gives you energetic codes. The breath gives you energetic codes. You feel what I'm saying? The feminine energy gives you energetic codes. All that plays a part. You know what I'm saying? It's all divine prayer. Prayer can be rain, prayer can be trees, prayer can be breath, prayer can be thought, prayer can be even being. You feel what I'm saying? It's all different ways of prayer. You can use the numerology numbers behind it within what you can use as a ultimatum for your highest good of experience of your soul and body of to ascend within your macabre knowing. Okay? And that's what I did. And I'm still doing it. As we speak, as we're working these timelines and reality and planes due to this fake ass ritual use. And I say fake ass because it's not really my fucking soul's grid for me to go through this shit. Because it's stupid. And yeah, other than that, boom. Other than that, next clip, part 2 for the next thing. Peace.